Hello, and I welcome you all in this amazing session of Gate Academy Global Channel. So, in this session, I have with me my fellow colleague members, Mr. Aditya Pal sir, Mr. Ramanan Bansal sir, and Mr. Amit Maurya sir. So, these all are very much renowned in their respective fields and their respective subjects. The matter of expertise, I don't need to give any more description to you guys, and they don't need any more introduction as well. So, what we are here for is that we are going to discuss the outcomes which we can extract from yesterday's paper, which was PI. And mind it, let me tell you that we were the only ones who are giving the continuous live solution of the memory based questions asked in PI paper of GATE 2022. So, in this session, we are going to extract some of the very core concepts which can be asked and which are going to be very much helpful for you in the upcoming mechanical paper of 2022. And also, we will be discussing, it'll be a sort of surprise in the end. We'll be talking about XC paper as well. So, without any further ado, let's welcome Aditya Pal sir. And I would like to ask sir that please tell students what was the flavor of the, subjects, your field of expertise, that is production and industrial, and what they can learn from this paper, which was discussed yesterday, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Varun sir. First of all, let me tell you, my dear student, the major question was asked in the yesterday paper from production and industrial. In production, almost 12 to 15 questions was there. Okay, so out of 12 to 15 questions, 4 to 5 questions are MSQ and remainings are NET type questions. If you talk about the industrial engineering, 5 to 6 questions are from industrial engineering, and out of 5 to 6 questions of industrial engineering, 2 to 3 questions are MSQ type and remaining are NET types. So right now Gates is focusing more on NET, means he wants some conventional approach, right? He wants you to solve the question properly on your paper, right? If you talk about the questions which are coming from the topics, majorly he's asking. Okay, he asked from every topic. He asked a question from every topic in the production industrial engineering. Mainly, he asked from machining section. Okay, especially a special type of question was there in ECM, electrochemical analysis. It's a very good question. A dy by dt equal to lambda by y minus f. Here, there he was asking about the feed. The student used to do an integration, but he used a very simple concept, a steady state condition. In a steady state condition, basically the gap is constant. So he is asking, basically the GATE exam was asking a logical question, not a lengthy question. I mean, lengthy question was not there. All the questions are logical and straightforward question, right? Also in industrial engineering, there is a question of LP, linear programming question. People thought that it was a lengthy question. It was not a lengthy question, my dear. It was a tricky question. Okay, it was a tricky question. There was another question, reliability. Okay, the reliability type of question, he's asking a reliability factor. Actually, generally this question comes in the topic of quality control chapter. So there maybe a student will face little bit problem. Okay, but GATE was given a very simple question in that topic. It is not that tough that you were thinking, right? Majorly after that, the machining, the yes, almost all the questions are from machining, right? 2 to 3 questions are from metrology, right? And there are match the following questions. 2 to 3 questions were match the following questions. So GATE wants that you should focus not only in a numerical section, you should focus on a theory also, right? Right now, what I'm seeing, that the pattern is little bit going to be changed. Okay, so people who are giving the GATE exam in mechanical, they should aware, they should learn. Okay, they should learn from the PI paper. This type of paper will become in a mechanical engineering, right? Previous year question, there will be a less chance that the previous year question will become, okay, in the mechanical paper. Some tricky question, there is a chance that some tricky question will become, okay, in their paper. Also a theoretical question will become, like match the following question, right? So that's it from my side. So I'm going to hand over to the Varun sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much. That was really insightful. And I would like to ask a few more questions from the student side only, because that got me going. You told that a few MSQs were there. So students are at this point of time very much cautious about these MSQ questions. They are very much, they are thinking like, what is the level of questions going to come? So what did you observe, sir, that MSQ questions are going to be too much, troublesome for them, or they are going to be doable enough for the students?
MSc questions are basically straightforward question. Okay,
Yeah.
they are very easy question. The students were facing problem in a NET type question because
Okay.
they have no idea which option I have to select, whether I'm writing this answer, okay, is right or wrong. In MSQ,
Okay.
if you are not getting any number, okay, so you will aware, okay, that answer I'm not getting, and that answer is not present in the option. It means I have done something wrong, right?
Ah,
So MSQ are straightforward. There will be there will be a NET type question. There will be a NET type question in a mechanical section. Okay, just like in a PI. In PI was there in PI there were NET type question, and they are little bit tricky one.
okay. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you so very much, sir. That thought was really needed for the students, and hopefully it will be helpful for all of you guys, students. So over to now Ramanan Bansal, sir. So Bansal, sir, first of all, you got a few questions. I was watching your session, and it was very helpful for the students as well.
Thank you,
So,
sir.
sir, please tell us what was the level of the questions, and what can we expect? I mean, the mood of IIT Kharagpur, seeing from this PI section over to our mechanical section. So, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, in PI paper, I have discussed strength of material, machine design, and theory of machine part. There were total 4 questions from theory of strength of material and machine design part, and only 1 question from theory of machine part.
Okay.
Sir, total out of 5 questions, there were 4 question numerical answer type, and 1 question was MCQ, and there were no MSQ. And as Sir Aditya sir discussed the weightage number of NET, MCQ, and MSQ of production and industrial subject. So what I can conclude IIT Kharagpur is asking around 60 to 74% question of NET category, and around 25 to 30% MCQ category. Sir, I have discussed in PI paper strength of material, theory of machine, and machine design part. There were total 4 questions from strength of material and machine design part, and 1 question from theory of machine part. Sir, if we categorize these questions, there were total 4 NET questions, numerical answer type, and 1 MCQ question, and there were no MSQ. So, and similarly, Sir Aditya Pal sir also discussed how much MSQ question come, how much MCQ came, and how much NET came. So by seeing the oral analysis of paper, I can conclude around 60 to 70% question is coming from NET category, and around 25 to 30% question is coming from MCQ category, or approximately no question or 0 to 5% question is coming from MSQ category. And we have already seen the paper of Sir electronics branch and electrical branch. So by visualizing, analyzing all the papers, I can say, sir, IIT Kharagpur will follow same path in XC and ME paper. Means I think number of questions will be around same category wise. And if you will ask sir about toughness of the questions, Sir, the questions which were came from strength of material, machine design, and theory of machine part. All questions were easy. I cannot say it was moderate or tough. We can conclude questions from strength of material, machine design, and theory of machine part. Questions were easy, very straightforward, and simple questions. So this was from my side, sir.
Okay. So they were more like formula-based questions, sir, right?
Formula based question. In machine design, they have asked about theory of failure. To they have around 2 questions came from machine design part, and we can say all question from theory of failure part. And
Okay.
in strength of material, sir, one question was from, sir, relation between elastic constant. Means if anybody is knowing the relation E equal to 2G in bracket 1 plus mu, then they can solve that question very easily. And one question from, sir, thick pressure vessel. And thick pressure vessel is not in the syllabus of, sir, gate mechanical branch. So that question will not come in gate mechanical. It can come in gate XC branch, sir.
So the students don't need to worry about it. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. I would like to call in Mr. Amit Maurya, sir. Sir, welcome first of all. And
Thank you, sir.
yeah, so sir, please tell us about fluid mechanics. And before we go, I would also like to continue with you for a little while longer because students are much more worried about fluid mechanics in XC. I'll get back to Ramanan Bansal sir also for SOM. And I would at the end discuss about thermodynamics. Sir, please.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Maurya, sir.
First of all, best of luck those students who are going to appear for the mechanical and XC 12 and 13 of February. In a PI paper, there is one question which is asked from the fluid mechanics. And that particular question is just simple, you can say formula based a question. In question, they simply ask the Reynolds number. And they give the data required for the calculation of the Reynolds number. And I have seen that they should want to trouble to find out the mean velocity. I think you need to find the mean velocity because maximum velocity, or you can say center line velocity, is given in the question. So you can easily find out the mean velocity, whatever they have asked in the question. And that type of question is an NET type of question. So Aditya Pal sir and Bansal sir already told you the maximum weightage of the paper is an NET type of question. So what I have seen in the paper in PI this year, which is designed by IIT Kharagpur, they want to put maximum weightage to the NET type of question, because they know that the maximum student get trouble in a NET type of question because there is no any option. If you make a mistake, or you can say a silly mistake, either predicting the unit or maybe calculation, you directly lose the question and marks. So in PI, so only one question from fluid mechanics. So there is no more discussion on a PI. But in a you can say mechanical and XC paper, there is a huge weightage of fluid mechanics and hydraulics machine. You cannot neglect the fluid mechanics if you're looking for the mechanical, or you can say XC, because at least 9 to 10 marks question is asked in mechanical if you observe the last 7 to 8 year gate paper. So I'm just say that some important topic which is you can say each and every year going to be asked in XC and mechanical paper. So a student need to focus in 6 to 7 whatever days is remaining for the paper. You just revise some concept of the pipe flow, laminar flow, and some important topic in you can say a boundary layer theory, especially concept of the drag and lift, and the thickness of the you can say boundary layer displacement, momentum, energy, and you can say mass displacement thickness. And then maybe this year I'm predicting one question is asked from dimensional analysis, model to prototype analysis, similitude analysis, because last 3 to 4 year I'm seeing last 3 to 4 year there is no any question asked from that particular section. So maybe one question asked from dimensional analysis in model to prototype analysis. In kinematic, you can say always one question is asked, one small question, either 1 marks or 2 marks. So there is a lot of formula in fluid kinematics, and that you can say concept will very easy. You can easily tackle that question in examination. And then next topic will be the fluid statics. In fluid static, there are 3 to 4 sections which you need to focus. One is hydrostatic pressure force on a plane and curved surfaces, and second, you can say a manometric concept of the pressure measurement, and third topic you should be focused on buoyancy and meta center. And then last topic this year, I'm expecting one question is free and forced vertex motion. And then dynamics, you need to just remember how you are going to apply the energy and Bernoulli equations. And last one, some theoretical question may be asked from turbulent flow, because 2021, one question is asked from the turbulent flow. So maybe this year, not they focus on turbulent. And in last, I am always say that hydraulics machine is, you can say, one of the easiest subject, and 1 or 2 marks always asked in a gate mechanical. And in XC, you can also say one question is there. So the overall conclusion is that just whatever you have studied during the 6 to 7 months, just keep revising and focus on some important topic. So that will going to be helpful in XC and you can say a mechanical paper. Okay, sir.
So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. In the end, I would like to say that from thermodynamics, there was one question as well, and I was there to teach you. And mind you, let me tell you one more thing I would like to add. All these faculty members who are sitting here, whether they have taken the crash course, and let me also tell you, add this to you guys, that was not actually crash course, that was long course and fully descriptive course. And what I could observe from the last day's analysis is that all of the questions were from your notes only, if you have made proper notes and all. And if you have gone through everybody's notes, everybody's classes, you must have gotten the marks very easily. So was the thermodynamics question. It was asked of TDS equations, it was asking. And also in the question, there was one statement given that the process is irreversible. So it was just there to confuse you that TDS equations are, applicable in reversible processes or not. So they are applicable everywhere, reversible, irreversible, everywhere. And that is how you could have calculated that. And it was very straightforward question for ideal gas. That's what I have told you always, that be no matter what, as for example, in the coming days, you will be going to appear for mechanical and XC paper as well. And in them, you have a whole segment dedicated to thermal engineering in XC, and thermodynamics plus application part form 13 to 14 marks in main mechanical paper. So thermal becomes very important as compared to PI. PI only one question was there. Memory based it was. Maybe there were more than one, like in fluid as well. There might have been more than one, but we got only one. And we got it from 2 to 3 sources. That's why we can say for now that safely, yeah, there was only one question. But expect more questions and a variety of questions, as I'm telling you. Variety of questions will be there in your ME and XC, obviously. So there are a few fundamental topics which you should be having a very good grasp on. For example, this entropy change means the entire entropy chapter. Also, this year I'm predicting properties of pure substances will be asked, right? And in RAC, you have to go with psychrometry, and that too in psychrometry, some load calculation, little bit of load calculation questions will come. And then coming over to your power plant engineering, obviously gas turbine and Rankine cycle will be asked primarily. Hopefully one question, theoretical question from steam turbines might be asked, which was added previously. And this will be the case for thermal engineering. So please pay attention to these topics. These are very much important and they will fetch you marks, trust me. And all you need to do is you need to just go through the, short notes. You might have prepared short notes. And I'm not saying only for thermal, I'm saying for each and every subject. And every faculty member in the end will agree to it, that you have to follow your short notes now, because there is no time that you go over and flip the pages of your long and thick notebooks. That is an utter waste of time, and you have to be, not doing that. Please don't do that. It will kill your time. So these are the few, important things which you have to have in mind while preparing in the last 6 to 7 days. Okay, no wastage of time is required. Coming back to Aditya sir. Aditya sir, any insights for the upcoming GATE paper for mechanical engineering on 13?
Yes, people who are appearing in mechanical engineering GATE exam, okay, should be prepared for NET type question, my dear, because NET type questions are more analytical and difficult. Okay, and you should also prepare for a new pattern. You should also, prepare yourself for a new pattern of question, because this time IT is not going to ask a repeated question or a question which is based on a previous year. They are going to ask, okay, they are going to ask a question which is based on a new concepts. Some questions were there which is based on a new concepts. Okay, 20 to 30% questions were there in PI paper which are new concepts. Okay, so similarly, students should prepare of mechanical engineering. Okay, that they should have to face a new question in the paper, right? Yes, thank you, sir. This is all from my side.
Thank you so very much, sir. Amit sir, any last moment tips for students, last 7 days tips for
Uh,
students which they should have?
I'm just say one thing to your students, sir. Uh, keep proper motivation, and take proper sleep in last moment, and don't compromise with your sleeping hour. Take 7 to 8 hour sleeping, and start some, you can say, a physical activity, maybe 30 minute or 45 minute at least in last moment, and take proper amount of liquid diet, either water and some other maybe juice or something if you afford that, and keep motivated, because without motivation you cannot do in a gate paper. So please keep proper motivation, and best of luck for your better future.
Thank you, sir. Ramanan Bansal sir, any last moment tips for the students, sir, from your side?
Sir, I will say to student, be relaxed and give exam with positive mindset. And I will suggest one more thing. Generally, the student do lot of silly mistakes in GATE examination or any paper, especially in numerical answer type questions. So I will suggest in that type of question where lot of data are involved, try to write first given data, whether diameter is given or radius is given. Sometimes what student do, suppose in examination diameter is given, but student think that a radius is given. Sometimes our heat transfer topic, examiner is asking about critical radius, and student come after calculating critical thickness. So read questions carefully and try to write all the given data. And in especially in numerical answer type question, also see in whatever unit examiner is asking answer, whether it is, suppose stress, examiner is asking talking about stress, so whether it has asked in megapascal or pascal. So read the question carefully. Apart from that, sir, in last week, 1 week, what student can do, in whatever activity they feel relaxed, they can do that activity for half to or 1 hour. Suppose any student is, if a student is feeling relaxed by doing meditation, so they can go for meditation. If any student are feeling relaxed in by watching comedy videos or comedy series like Kapil Sharma Show, Motu Patlu cartoon, or Tarak Mehta, so they can watch it. But I will suggest don't do such activities which will use your mind more. Like don't watch political news, especially currently elections are going in UP. So don't watch such type of news. Similarly, you should avoid watching such suspense movies, because it will consume your mind, and you have to utilize your mind in GATE examination. So don't watch these types of series, videos or news. Apart from that, you can watch or you do activity in which you feel so relaxed. This was from my side, and all the best for the exam.
Thank you so very much, sir. And
Yes, sir.
some last minute tips are from Aditya Pal sir, please, sir, to the
Yes,
students.
sir. From my side, few points are there. Point number one, you should be involved in a constructive activities. You should avoid the destructive activities. Destructive activities, like you have to avoid the negative people, like your friend. And first of all, those who have a girlfriend, boyfriend, please keep them away. Okay. And the second thing is that the constructive thing is that you have to take a proper sleep, proper diet. Okay. And do revise your short notes, not your all the notes which you have prepared throughout the year. And keep yourself calm as much as possible. Okay. If you want to do a meditation, okay, then do the meditation. Spend a quality time with your parents, so they will, because parents will support more. Okay. Whether compared to your friends, they, because they will understand your situation, they know through which situation you are going through. Okay. So keep involve yourself in a constructive activity. That's it. This is all from my side, and best of luck to the people who are going to prepare in the gate mechanical paper. Thank you. वरुण सर, आवाज नहीं आ रही है आपकी.
Mute.
Yeah, sorry, it was mute. So thank you so very much, Aditya sir. And I would like to add on from his point only that, of course, parents are very much supportive, and so are your siblings. So whosoever you are close with, just spend a little bit more time, because right now you need more mental and emotional support than ever. And also, I would like to remind you of 2011 World Cup match final, when India won the World Cup after 28 years. It was not the last ball six of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Neither was it the only reason was the whole inning of Gautam Gambhir. It was the combination of both. So let me tell you, you have played like Gambhir for the whole long year, and now is the time to hit the six. And to hit the six, you have to be like Captain Cool. You have to be patient. You have to wait for your chance. You don't have to commit any silly mistakes. You have to have a good mental, stamina. Because when you have a mental stamina, when you have a rock solid mental situation where you can tackle anything, and will die attitude for your goal, then definitely that is the moment that you are going to get your glory, and you are going to go down the path where you have always dreamt of. So please, 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 this is my humble request, and also one strong advice, that do not let your mental guard down. Whatever you have done for the whole year is going to pay you off in the end. With that, all the very best. I hope these insights were very useful from all these respective experts in their subjects, and we'll be coming to you day in and day out on both the channels, Hindi and English both, with more and more insights for the next coming days. Okay, till your gate examination. Thank you so very much. Jai Hind, and
Thank you,
all
sir.
the very best, guys. All the very best. All the best.
Thank you.
All the best. All the best.